Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I'm going to share a message from the Enchanted Map. And just to say, okay, what do we need to help us? So I am supposed to be meeting up with my twin this morning. Today, and I just did a quick so when I do healings for people, basically I use Reiki, but I also use crystals, and I think it's, everyone is unique, but for me, I see things. So I'm just going to share so I did a quick session for me and my twin this morning, and I thought I will share it with you guys because this may resonate for other people. And I certainly know that quite a few, there's been like a handful of people that have come to me for healing, and I have seen us in the temple in Atlantis together, where we were healers together. And so I've experienced that with maybe a handful of people on this channel. So, it just shows how the soul group come back together to help each other. But basically, the first time I did a session and I saw this was with my Reiki master. So I saw myself in the temple with my Reiki master and my twin. And in that time, I chose to be in the temple rather than go with my twin and marry my twin, because I chose to dedicate life to the temple and to healing and to being basically a healer. And anyway, so this morning, straight away, I see, and then Atlantis burned. And so straight away, I see my twin in the fire in Atlantis, and I am pulling him through it looks like it's like a wrought iron gate. And I'm pulling him through that gate, and I say to him that I choose him. And I say to him that I choose to live, to be with him, physically, everything. So I've chosen him rather than being in the temple. And that's what I saw this morning when I was doing that healing. So it was very kind of like, it was very clear, right? So it just said, and I could see myself saying, I choose you, I choose you, I choose you. And so if that resonates for anyone else, you might have been having, dreams of Atlantis recently or anything like that. But, we always go through these different, basically it's like different levels, isn't it? Or different portals of, things come up at different times. Some things come up over and over and over again. You think you might you think you might be settled and done that and sorted all that and it's all okay, and then it'll come back up again. So that's what I saw this morning. So interesting. So let's see. And it was definitely like that sort of, look at that, set your intention. Isn't that interesting? Just so I was saying, I was seeing in my thingy that I was saying to him, I choose you, I choose you, I choose you, which is about setting your intention. And look at that, it's number 22. 22 is the number of divine feminine, divine masculine, divine union in the six-pointed star, the Star of David. So 22 is this. This is what 22 is. It's about stating your intention. So deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work. However, others help you to co-create your reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field. Then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. So that's so interesting because it is about stating that intent. Just like I was saying, when I do the healings for people, I see things. The other thing that you know, this 22. The other thing that's sort of been playing on my mind recently has been when, you know, I said that very sadly, the lady's twin had died, and other people have come back to me and said, oh, I feel like I have a different twin now. And it's just sort of like, and so when I was doing the session this morning, I had that sort of as an intent as well, to know, why does that happen? You know, if we're here to incarnate with our twin, and, you know, sometimes there is somebody else that comes in, and those sorts of things, I'm like, why does that happen? And and again, spirit works it for me. It's all very visual, and they show me things in analogies. So they show me a sunflower with heads, multiple heads, right? And so there is that thing that you can share energy with like 3 heads, let's say. And so the vibration is very similar, because that's why one is sort of leading you to the other. And then the other thing is that then it's like they share a whole field of sunflowers. And then that was basically to say, you know, you sort of the whole purpose of meeting these different connections is to shine. So instead, you know, imagine if you look at one flower, you just see a bit of yellow. Whereas if you see a whole sunflower field, all you see is yellow. Your whole vision is yellow. And yellow is all about the solar plexus, and about coming into your power and owning your own strength, and, you know, all of those things. And that's what they were saying, that these different vibrations come into your life at different times, and may have to go out of your life for you to come into your full power, is basically what they were saying. And so no matter that, obviously can be really painful during that process, but you'll be able to look back on it and say, okay, I understood why that had to happen now, because it's taught me so much more about soul connections, you know, the different realms of realities, the purpose of our time here on Earth, on this physical plane, and all of those different things. It's all part of raising consciousness. So that also came up today. So there you go. It was all about sort of like saying, I choose you, for those past lives that we have maybe gone on a different path. We've chosen a different path. So this time we say, I choose you. So I'm just going to pull a Messages of Love oracle to say, okay, what do they want to tell us? So the Messages of Love oracle is this. It is. Look, the attraction that you feel is mutual. So if you were wondering, you know, is it all in my head? Is it this? Is it that? No, trust, right? Trust, and trust that those the fears and doubts that come up, you know, are happening for a reason. The time apart happens for a reason, right? The time apart is so that you can come fully into more and more into your power. Look at that, the timing. The timing isn't right for a reason, because you have to grow in your own strength. Let's do one more. So then it's about saying, put away the computer, you know, trust in your intuition. Trust that the chemistry that you feel together, the intuition that you feel, those strong, powerful senses of knowing what they're thinking, feeling at that time, you know, it can be so powerful and visceral that you're like, oh, I know what they're thinking right now. And to trust that all of that it's real, you know, it is real. So let's have a little look. I am going to share letter. I'm hearing the number 71 in my head. So 71 is going to be the letter that I read out. So let's have a go. I want to say how awesome I think you are. How you drive me to want to be a better person for you. I see you and I see me in you. And it makes me want to change my life. To become the full potential of who I'm meant to be. Who I came here to be. Who we both come here to be this time round. Me and you forever shining in each other's light. Illuminating each other to be the best we can be. You are my truth. You are the jigsaw piece that I've been looking for. the missing piece of me, and yet at the same time making me realize that I am whole. It's a beautiful thing. You are a beautiful thing. You were a mystery to me when we first met, but the unfolding of the mystery brings true magic. I delight in the energy of you. You bring me to my light. So exactly what I was saying in the message, right? We all bring these different, vibrations to us, and that those vibrations are, like they were showing me, the sunflower head, with some have multiple heads, some have one head, and it just depends on your soul journey. Everyone is unique on their own path, with their own learnings, with their own souls that they've brought in to help them. So how I love you, how I want you so bad, how I'm dying for us to be together, how I'm sorry for every time we are not together. That is so crazy, because anyway, not together now. Every minute wasted in living in my own fears. How I wish that we could just fast track this process. Get straight to the fun bit where we both dance in each other's light, where we both celebrate in each other's love, where we sing each other's soul songs so loud it creates a beautiful musical symphony across the atmosphere, the planet, and the atmosphere of the planet, and turns it golden. We turn each other golden. You are my destiny, my light, my love. Oh, it's crazy. Crazy how it all works. It's just crazy. I just have to say, because that is crazy how it's saying about turning everything golden. I just did another healing for another person, and I see her twin sort of open her chest, and he like pulls out in his hands this like goldeny, ambery, shining crystalline heart. Yeah. I mean, right, so last one is book 3. So I think that if that's going on in my head, then it would make perfect sense, because I'm coming to terms with being able to comprehend that I deserve this kind of love, that I can be this person who has the capacity to love at such a deep and unlimited level. To get your head around the fact that we were created together, and therefore are bound together by an unbreakable bond for eternity, is quite something. Well, it's more than that. It's totally, amazingly awesome in every way. So the answer is, my soul can never pull away. I'm just trying to let it settle in and figure out what to do. Wow. So there is that recognition of, this is an amazing connection. It's a connection that defies all logic. It's a connection that you can't really express in words, right? It's a deep, deep knowing. It's a deep feeling. It's a kind of all-encompassing thing to make you look differently at the way that we live our lives and the way that we understand the world around us. So there you go. That's the message for today. I really hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, a reading, or a channeled letter, then please do. All details are in the link below in the video. But just so you know, when I connect to your energies, if you would like to have a healing, then basically what I do is I connect to your energies, and when I connect to you and your twins' energies, I see things. So I see things and I send you an email of what I see, song that comes through, and a mantra that comes through for you. And it basically just is like a little doorway, to let energies flow through, and to just give you a little bit of a door opening onto your path. So I really hope that helps. Everything's in the details below, but if you have any questions, then please do email me. In the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.